Hi there, Paint Shop Pro users. Welcome to my site. Welcome to this video. This video tutorial is going to cover blend modes, specifically the multiply blend mode, as well as mask layers. Now, if you don't know what a mask layer is, by the end of this you will know and you will be astonished by how wonderful it is. And blend modes, they're pretty cool as well. So you're going to add a couple new tools into your Paint Shop Pro toolbox, and your digital imaging projects will just get wonderful. They're probably wonderful now. Okay, let's get started. Now this image, the background, I like the image. The background is very light, and I like the brightness of the subject, the main subject, this young lady. What I want to do is darken the background, and I'm going to do that with a blend mode, a layer blend mode. The layer blend modes live right here, and this is them. There's 20 of them. There's a lot of them. How do you choose them? I guess you can just go through and cycle and see what happens, but that's not much fun. What blend mode does is it determines how this layer will interact with this layer. And you've got 20 different ways you can have them interacting. Now, if I do that, then I'm going to be messing up the background eventually, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to add a new layer above this one. And I'm going to add it, not the original, not a copy of the background, but I'm going to use an adjustment layer. Levels. And I'm just going to accept it the way it is. And there it's on there. Now, the neat thing about Paint Shop Pro is this. It thinks the information in this layer is exactly the information in this layer. And so it's kind of confused, I guess. But it thinks that, so we can use that to our advantage. If I change the blend mode of this one to multiply, the whole image gets darker. And that was my goal, to get the image darker in the background. My goal was not to make her darker. So what I want to do is to mend that, to fix that. And we have tools at our disposal to do that as well. They're called mask layers. Now, let's get back up here. I've got this layer selected, the levels layer. And if I go here to new mask layer, you can see I can't do anything with it. So we've got to change the configuration of the layers palette somehow. What I want to do is merge this layer with this layer. And you do it through the layers dialog. You come down to merge, merge down. Bing. You can see that it's merged now. Now we can do things with it. Now I can go over here and I can choose new mask layer, and I can hide all or I can show all. Now I prefer to show all. What that means is that when I lift my pen off this, the image is not going to change at all, and I use my paintbrush and black to paint away the part of the mask that I don't want. If I use hide all, it hides the whole mask and you paint back in what you do want. I prefer show all because typically it's less information to be painting in than hide all. Okay, so describing it is stupid, so I'll show you. I'm going to show all. Now I've got this. I've got the copy, the group copy of background, the mask, the copy of background, and the background now. So I am going to take black as brown color. To get black, I just flip there. If you had different colors in here, you click that and you get black and white as your default colors. Get my magic paintbrush, set the hardness for 100, and I'm using Wacom tablet, but I'm not going to have it changing with opacity. Okay, so now I'm going to paint with black on this image, just on the young lady. And you can see as I'm painting how it's removing that darkness and bringing her back to what she originally was. And up in here, around her face. On my really high-speed computer. Bong! There it goes. Da-da-da, down the arm. Now this is really boring watching me do this, right? But just watch for a little while and I'll pause and finish it. And you don't have to suffer through watching me paint away an image. And then we'll discuss how to fix errors, because I make a lot of errors and I have to know how to fix them. I am a good error fixer. Okay, now I'll do her hair, because it really makes a dramatic difference. And her ear. Do. There we go. And the little ponytail thing. There. Now I'm going to show you how it looks on the layers palette now. You can see the part that I painted is black, and if you look at this, you can see the part that I've painted has gone. The mask for that has been taken away by black. So what I'm in fact doing is making a hole in this mask here, so this shows through. Isn't that cool? That's what mask layers do. Okay, so I'm going to finish this up on my own, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up. Hi, I'm back, and you can see I'm pretty much finished. I have the odd boo-boo, but we can fix that. I want to show you what the layers palette looks like now. So this is the mask, and you can see the little white spots there. One of them is the book she's holding, and one is between her arm and her side. And I didn't remove the mask there. But she looks like a little Buddha, right? And this is on the group copy of background. And so this image is showing right through the hole I've made in the mask. Isn't that the coolest thing, right? Okay, so how do you fix an error? Okay, so I've made an error right here, and I can make a bigger one too. There's an error, okay? Now what I'm going to do is zoom in on that, and you can see that there's a problem here. So if I paint with black, I remove the mask. If I paint with white, I restore the mask. Oh, and I see another spot right over here that's a problem. Which you can't see, so I'll bring it over a bit. Okay, there. Whoop, went too far. Okay, so I get my brush again. I've got white as the foreground color, and I'm going to make the brush a titch smaller by pressing the Alt key and sliding my pen across the thing, and I'll try and get white this time. There we go. And now you can see how easy it is to paint back any boo-boos you make. Any mistakes, errors. Seems to be there was one over here somewhere too. Right there, yeah. And we can kind of cycle through the image to see if there's other places where there's a problem. I got one right here in the arm. Now, there's one more. I know for sure. It's her finger. It's in the book, and I missed this here. So what I want to do is go back to black. Make my brush a bit smaller yet. And get the finger. There we go. So I think that's pretty much it. That's how you use a mask layer. And it really is cool. So with a blend mode of multiply and a mask layer, what we've done is darken the background here and just made this picture a little bit more interesting. See, look, I messed up again. Even as we speak, I'm messing up. But that's okay, because we can fix all these things. And give it a try. Go and find some picture that's, well, you can go and, you can even go out and take really bad photographs so that you can use this technique to fix it. I don't know what's better, to take really bad ones and fix them, or to get them right the first time. I think the photographers would say get it right the first time. Okay, let's zoom out and see how she looks. She's getting off screen here. Oop. There, I had to resort to different methods to get her back on screen. But that's how she looks. Now we can take off the mask. Yes, I'm just clicking the little eyeball beside the mask to see it before masking, after masking. And this is the before, and this is the after. This is taken off the group. All I was doing was clicking here to remove the mask, put it back on, undo the group, redo the group. So I like this one better. I hope you do. Even if you don't, I'm still going to use it. So thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. I hope you found this interesting and useful. Give it a try. You're really going to like it. It's a great technique and it's fun to do. So pay my site a visit if you came in through YouTube, www.thegraphicstablet.com, and I'll write the URL in the last slide of the show. And I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye now.